Now, guys, that is the infamous and amazing artist Moley. His Instagram channel will be here at the bottom of the screen. Please go and follow Moley. He does some amazing art, and I'll be putting more art up from his channel, on this channel here. And today we're going to be working, well, not from, but I'm going to be supporting the book Ninja Skills by Anthony Cummins. So if you're interested in the way the ninja works, you want Ninja Skills by Anthony Cummins. But okay, let's get into the video. So basically, throughout all my research into all my stuff, I found little extracts from ninja manuals that say you should be able to make the sounds of cats, dogs, crickets, that type of thing. And the reason for this is to help you infiltrate. Well, which we'll explain in a minute, but at the minute, let's let Moley go through his stuff. So ninjas need to make the sound of dogs because in old villages in old Japan, there used to be lots of dogs on the edges of the camp. So stray dogs would be everywhere in old Japan, and wild dogs and all this. So what you've got is whenever you're making noise at the edge of villages, or whether you're trying to move in and somebody thinks you've been seen, or there's possibly, you just make the sound of a dog and people go, all right, there's a dog in there, because there's a dog in the foliage in the dark. Remember, these are medieval villages, and outside of them is darkness. Even inside them, it's pretty dark. So at night, when you're hearing someone, you think you can see an outline in the mist, then summer barks, you're like, okay. That's why they reckon sometimes they used to use animal heads on the top, like monkeys is one of them, and dog heads is one of them. It's not that you dress as a dog, but you've got that fur over your head, so it looks like, it's not, if you're seen, it's not like a man going woo, woo, woo. It actually has the outline of the ears, and you sort of have the deceptive disguise on the top. So you've got to be careful. A lot of people think, oh, they dress in dog skins or monkey skins. That's not what it says. It says it's almost on the top here, and I found that in ancient Chinese manuals. The next one is cats. Now, we know that Fujibayashi and Natori Masazumi, I think, both talk about making sounds of cats, if I remember rightly. And I think Isui Sensei is like, oh, we all know, you know, making the sound of cats. And Fujibayashi, now I'm doing this from memory, guys, but basically there's talk about, oh, do you really need to make the sound of cats, and is it so good? But meaning ninjas do it. And the idea for this is you can annoy people, and you can really, really keep annoying them outside until what happens is they try and shoo the cat away, and they open the door and come and try and shoo away, which A, gives you a way in, but B is like, you see the lights come on, and you're like, they've walked with a lamp all the way from that room to there. So when you infiltrate, you can go and follow the path of the light has come. So you can find out where they are. Instead of going straight to a dark house and you're like, left, right, which way? You can keep making the noise of a cat until it's like a light sparks up there. They walk down the corridor, come out, and you're like, okay, there's my pathway to their room, or at least to someone's room. You can start knowing your way around the house when you're ready to infiltrate. Right, so the sound of nighttime animals like frogs, croaking, insects. Now, I've actually got an unpublished ninja manual, which I've got in my house, and it talks about how you're listening to the sound of the nighttime, and you can literally see it as a wall of sound. So you're like crickets, frogs croaking. Now, there is a thing about frogs croaking. There's somebody said it's a myth that frogs croak, etc. But there are certain type of frogs that do, and certain type of frogs that don't. So you have to be careful there. Because I think I once watched somebody said in Hollywood films they have all these frogs croaking at night when they actually didn't. Well, actually, in Japan there is a croaking frog, and there are some species that do and some species that don't. So you've got to be careful here. But basically, you've got to map the noise of the nighttime. So because one of the manuals says you're looking at the blanket of sound at night that you can hear, and suddenly you can sort of gauge there's a silent area because all the crickets in the area, all the frogs, every bit of night creature, slime creature has just gone quiet because somebody's there with them. So when it says there's like a 2 or 3 meter space or something like that where there's just no sound coming from, you can hear it from over there, you can hear it from over there, but there's a dead area there. And if you see a dead area, then it's because someone's there, or see it, but you hear a dead area. It was so cool. And it talks about the reversing. Now, I am doing this from memory from about 3 years ago because it's literally wrapped up in a box of Ninja Scrolls that I've yet to publish. And and people have always said, when you're publishing more Ninja Scrolls, when we sell more books, we need to sell more books because everybody got a bit bored of Ninja Scrolls. Didn't like, oh yeah, another Ninja Scroll. It's like, well, you want more, you got to buy them, guys. And so they've got this. We've got this wall of sound idea with the frogs croaking, and I would love to get this stuff out to you. It wouldn't take too much to polish up. We've got it in almost finished format, but the reason, very quickly, because I'm on a ninja video, is I'd like to make the next ninja book I do of ninja translations a big tome of like all the extra little ones I've got. So it actually there'd need to be a massive resurge of interest in Ninja Scrolls again. So we could say to the publisher, we want to do like a 600-page book on Ninja Scrolls and all that. So, that would be amazing. But we'd need, because of course, as my documentary says, the man who killed the ninja, everybody's like, yeah, Ninja Scrolls. Then it's like, oh, right, that's a bit difficult, isn't it? But there you go. There's the mole. If you're interested in ninjas, please do support me. It's Ninja Skills, the Authentic Ninja Training Manual by Anthony Cummins. That's moi. And do help us out. Keep the ninja community alive by getting this. By the way, it's full of loads of illustrated stuff you can do and how to move like a ninja and do stuff like a ninja. So do get yourself a copy, guys. That would help me out tons. And apart from that, enjoy, but do not forget to go to Instagram, to Molly's channel, and have a watch of Molly's art. It's superb.